Funimation and Myanimelist.
I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power!
Don't try it!
Someone could say I'm obsessed with this topic. Maybe a little. But, it's as if internet people never learn. You don't, like, take things away and expecting that it'll just solve the problem. It only fuels the fire. So in case you don't know, two YouTubers, and I'm gonna say it unlike the people at Myanimelist, because they're just like non-directly referencing, like, two YouTubers, and we're all like, gee, we wonder who you're talking about. But Taku and Noble, Lost Paws, they made vlogs about the whole Funimation thing versus Interspecies Reviewers, and just joked about saying that, like, hey, you should go to Myanimelist and rank it as, like, 10 out of 10 masterpiece anime, just to really get back at Funimation. Just keep in mind, this is not, like, the first time people go to Myanimelist to fluctuate the numbers. Take Pengu, for example. Apparently, there are so many people going to the Pengu page just to vote it to high heaven and make it the #1 anime of all time. And if you keep going back to the top 10s of Myanimelist, you will see, like, time and time again, there's always going to be a different #1, but somehow Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood always lands back in #1. As if this page wants to protect its precious child or something. But seriously, like, recently, because all these people went to Myanimelist to rank Interspecies Reviewers, 10 out of 10 reviews, there's been, like, this all-out war between the fandom. And it's nothing new. Like, apparently there was a war between Vinland Saga and Chihaya Furu, where at first I thought it was the Chihaya Furu people not liking Vinland Saga, so they went against them, but no, apparently it was the other way around, where Chihaya Furu Season 3 was ranked above Vinland Saga, and the Vinland Saga fandom did not like that, so they just started to bombard the Chihaya Furu Season 3 forum, and it's just like, this is something not new on Myanimelist. This is what the website was pretty much based on. This is why we don't take the ranking system seriously, because it's all fandom voted. But apparently Myanimelist wants to be taken seriously, and rest assure you that the trolls and voting brigades are gonna be stopped. Why now of all times? It's as if you don't want your precious Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood to be lower than an actually decent ecchi comedy. Like seriously, it's not me trying to jump on this whole bandwagon. I'm like, yes, it's actually really good. I actually like Interspecies Reviewers because it's a positive ecchi and it's a good comedy. I love the characters. I love how they explore this theme, and it gives me something new to look forward to. It's not like any other ecchi series where it's like, the characters are being exploited, or like with 50 Shades of Buddha, where like the main guy takes advantage of the girl. It's just all fluff and sex and ecchi. We don't take it seriously because it is what it is. But this one is actually a positive approach to ecchi, and that's why people like it. They enjoy it. And it just escalated because of how Funimation treated it, but now it's escalating even further with how the volunteers of Myanimelist are treating the series. And just the reaction from the Myanimelist fandom defending Myanimelist's decision to take a hold of this, it's only adding to this fight. I'm just watching this whole thing like, can we just calm down? This really shouldn't have escalated this far. But seriously, you should know, like, with voting and fandom, and whenever the fandom is involved, things are gonna escalate and add more to the fuel in the fire, and just gonna keep going back and forth. If we had just let it be, probably Interspecies Reviewers would have probably gone back down by the time the series ended. It's gonna be one of those passing phases. Like years ago, we were talking about this anime and that anime. It all disappears in time. But because of this reaction from Funimation and Myanimelist, Interspecies Reviewers fandom is just, they're not gonna stop at this. But here's pretty much the tweet that Myanimelist released. Today, we implemented a new algorithm to automatically exclude scores given by duplicate rating accounts made to sway top anime manga rankings. Please read the forum announcement for full information, yada yada yada. Like, this system has been in planning for 6 months since the admin team stopped manually deleting accounts in August. I like how they just had to implement that. Like, they had to repeat themselves in these articles that, like, one, they have been planning this for quite some time, and two, it has nothing to do with Nux, Noble, and Interspecies Reviwers. To which, if that were the case, you needed to watch your timing. Because it just felt like was how the volunteers of Myanimelist were, like, you know, attacking back at this sudden rise in votes. And just now the system takes place. Who's your PR? Because seriously, I would have been like, dude, just wait for this to die down. Please, 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 wait for it to die down, and then we'll dive right in. I'm happy to announce it's finally here, our new scoring system to discount votes made by rating trolls, aka duplicate accounts. Seriously, like, here's the thing when it comes to, like, biasm and fandoms, when you have a website set up like this. Take it from me, when I had top 32 sexy men and women of anime up and running. First, it was just a thing where we took these characters from different shows, and I would pair them up, and people would have to take into consideration not only their appearance, but also their personalities. Between the two, who were sexier? Give me your honest opinions. But it was honestly swayed because of the show biasm. I could automatically look at all 32 men and automatically choose who was going to win because of what was popular and trending at the time. Like, I took a look at the last year that we did it. I believe the winners were both from Free, because Free was trending at the time. It was Makoto Tachibana and their teacher. Their teacher won compared to all the other anime girls that were available that year. But because Free was such a popular thing at the time, everybody voted for Free. And the year before that, it was like Black Butler and Kaichua Maid-sama. Whatever was trending at the time, that's what people were going for. It didn't matter about the other characters, who they were and how they looked. It was just what was popular at the time, and that's how they voted. And that's why I automatically just stopped, because it just wasn't fun anymore when people were just choosing their personal bias for them to win. But that's how it is with fandoms, and when you allow them to place in their votes and their reviews. Like, just take a look at the Funimation Best Anime of the Decade tweets. How people voted for their personal favorites, and how people were freaking out when Demon Slayer walked away with Best Animation of the Decade. I'm sure Kyoto Animation fans have a few words to share with you. But Myanimelist ensures us that they made these changes to get rid of trolling accounts and multiple accounts that are purposefully going to certain titles to downvote a few titles and upvote a few titles. They're trying to put a balance back into their system so that it can still be taken seriously. But it's still a website where people can personally place in their own reviews. You're only adding to a fire that was created not by Myanimelist. This thing would have died down if you did not pay attention. So by making this statement, which honestly, again, like, if you say that, like, if it didn't have anything to do with Interspecies Reviwers, Nux, Taku, and Noble, if it had nothing to do with it, you should have just waited a bit longer. Just say, like, hey, here's our new system. Nobody would have cared. But because this is coming in shortly after the controversies of Funimation, Nux, Taku, and Noble, people are not likely to take Myanimelist seriously because of this, because of these changes. Like, take a look at this. Last week, a YouTube account posted a video instructing 1 million subscribers to Myanimelist, register an account if necessary, and vote Ishizoku Reviewers a 10. This was followed by a second YouTube account, gee, I wonder who you're talking about. Also with 1 million plus subscribers, with an individual leads and organized voting raid on a website instructing his followers to vote yes, no, 10, 1, 5 green, and 15 plus votes, 15,000 plus votes, of the specific value come in less than 12 hours. The entry score has been compromised due to vote brigading. And also they have in red caption, if you post in this thread saying that this is not vote brigading, that Ishizoku reviewers was not vote brigaded, or initiate any other circular arguments relating to the voting brigade and YouTube videos made in the last week about it, you risk receiving a trolling and or spam ban. Are you kidding me? They run the risk of being banned from Myanimelist. You're trying to like level out the playing field to try to have the voting system be taken seriously and not have like these rush views and like get rid of the troll accounts and the duplicate accounts and also ban them. Boy! To combat vote brigading, we must have two systems that work. The regular system to discount duplicate, illegitimate accounts, and an extra algorithm to discount scores given from legitimate accounts due to the brigade meme. Like, they have millions of views, but not all of them went to Myanimelist to vote this up because they saw this as a joke. But there are serious people out there that think this is a positive approach to ecchi entertainment and wanted to give it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. So you're basically saying that they don't count. Like, how can you tell between the differences of a troll account and a legitimate account that wants to give Interspecies Reviewers a 10 out of 10? Maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't vote for these anime until the actual anime is done. And I'm not saying, like, to the people out there, it's like, you shouldn't be voting this early. No, I'm just saying to the website in general. Like, just do it Rotten Tomatoes. Like, just hold off on the views and the votings until the actual product is released, until everything is done. If anything, this is how you can solve the problem with Myanimelist. Just be another Rotten Tomatoes. Actually hire people, keyword hire, and pay them to chip in their point of view, their reviews. If you're hiring, hi. Just have people submit their reviews, have anime critics and hire them to submit their reviews, and have the votes, you know, or like the score calculate from there. And then like have everybody else on the side, like here's the critics review and here's the audience score. The audience score, like sometimes you won't be able to take it seriously because it's obviously biased, but at least when maybe with the critics, people can take that into consideration. But then again, some people don't take critics into consideration, you know, at all, because it just feels like sometimes critics hate everything that you love. But that's one way to fix it. Another way to fix it is just get rid of the ratings. This problem will not go away until you get rid of the ratings. Because if you're going to allow the people, the actual public, to place in their 2 cents about an anime, it's automatically going to be biased, and people aren't going to take the voting seriously. Like, I just go to Myanimelist just to see, per season, what gets released. I don't care about the score. Like, I made, like, a little comment about it, like, saying, like, hey, Tri-Nights got, like, the worst scores that year, and for good reason, but I don't take into consideration what the scores are on Myanimelist, because it's my job to watch it all anyways. So, again, you have a website where people can publicly place in their votes and give in their 2 cents on what they think the shows are about. And when you have an open forum like that, you are going to have fans try to sabotage the scores. Like, I'm still impressed that Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is still at #1, considering all the other titles that have been released thus far, and how Your Name was at #1 at one point. But now it's like, let's just see. Let's see. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood at #1. Steins Gate, #2. Hunter x Hunter 2011, #3. Gintama, #4. Shingeki no Kyojin Season 3 Part 2 at 5. Really? another Gintama. How many Gintamas do we have? Okay, so Gintama 2015 is at number 4, Gintama 2011 is at number 6. And then Your Name is at number 7. Number 8 is Ginga Eiyu Densetsu. Oh, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I don't remember this being in the top 10. Go you, 1980s. March Comes In Like a Lion Season 2 at number 9. And another Gintama at number 10, the 2012 movie? Which one was N chosen? Okay, so it was a different series. So 3 different versions of Gintama are in your top 10 Myanimelist. It's a good series, but seriously, you want us to take you seriously? Like, I'm just stunned. The timing, if they really want us to believe that this has nothing to do with Interspecies Reviewers and they have been playing in the system for 6 months now, you should have waited until this died down. Because this is just poor timing. With how your volunteers are addressing people on Twitter saying that, like, Myanimelist is going to take care of this, it's just like, define take care of this. And with you guys highlighted in red, like, please read through this entire post to prevent the spread of misinformation. If you post in this thread saying Ishizoku Reviewers was not vote brigaded or initiate any other circular arguments relating to the voting brigade, you risk receiving a trolling or spam ban. When you have to, like, repeat that throughout your article and tell people beyond a shadow of a doubt this has nothing to do with Interspecies Reviewers, but secretly it honestly does, what's there to say? In time, this will go away eventually, but it's just, oof. This only lights the fire for interspecies meme people, and it's not gonna stop there. If Myanimelist and the I can't find the right term. The people that, like, are questioning the memes, that are just like, oh, this can't be taken seriously. No, you can't be doing this. Why are you praising this ecchi show? It's not that good. Like, for people like that, and Myanimelist to think this is gonna stop, you don't know the internet, do you? This is only gonna get worse from here. I'm just saying. Probably people that are gonna be insulted by this kind of change are gonna go to their past reviews and change them, because you are allowed to change your reviews. They're probably gonna go to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and downvote it now. Look what you've started. I'm just saying. But I'm interested to see what you guys think of this in the comment section down below. This is just one hell of a beautiful mess that I just had to remind people this is why we don't take things seriously. Just go with the flow, have fun. I personally like Interspecies Reviewers, and I'm just laughing at how this blew up. I'm having fun, as you can tell. But again, let me know what you think about this bonfire in the comment section down below. I'm currently editing top 10 best anime of the decade. It's gonna take a little bit of a while for me to edit because there's just so much content that I had to go through and so much editing, and my schedule is always a mess. So editing these vlogs are a lot easier. Let me know what you think of these vlogs in the comment section down below. But yeah, coming up next should be top 10 best anime of the decade. And remember, it is subjective, like these reviews. We all have our personal bias and our own opinions. Everything's subjective. Never take anything too seriously. Namaste. Thank you all so much for watching. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned, Anime America. Bye!
Hey there, if you like what we do on this channel, be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. If you wish to support us financially, we do have a Patreon page with numerous rewards to fit your budget. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Anime America, and be sure to check out our other channel, Pop Spectrum. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, Anime America.